It's me. I'm gonna move this. Cool. Just check my sound settings. Sound. I doubt anyone will show up because this is in the middle of the day. But, like we all are aware, my laptop refuses to connect to the Wi-Fi for very long at all, ever, which is insanely annoying. And yeah, currently I'm running code on my computer, and I don't really have the attention for much else. So, and also Lom is sort of here back and forth right now, meaning I have and I didn't stream last weekend because I was deep in the Minecraft pit. The Minecraft server is currently broken. I refuse to take any responsibility for that, but quite honestly, it could have been because of me. Most things tend to end up being because of me, is the only evidence I have to support this claim. So I cannot play Minecraft. My computer's acting a fool, so I can't really work. Lom's not here, so I don't have anything better to do. And I didn't stream last time, so I owe you guys one. So we are going to start the Magnus Protocol. It's been a long time coming. I know it's been forever since I've done one of these ones, which is crazy to me. I also don't know how quickly this is going to upload to YouTube after I finish streaming, because everything on my phone regarding YouTube just tends to not work as well for some reason. Don't ask me why. I have absolutely no clue. But yeah, so I'm going into... Actually, I should probably take my meds. I haven't taken my meds. This is your sign. Take your meds. And drink water. So if I was going into the Magnus archives with no background knowledge, I'm going into the protocol with even less. I have done an incredible job at not seeing anything about this. So I don't know when it's placed in relation to the archives. I don't know if it's in the same world. I don't know if we get some returns of characters or of actors, like voice actors. I literally know nothing. I know absolutely F all. Can't believe I just censored myself then. What the hell? I've never done that in my... Jesus. And I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm nervous because really I don't know like how this is going to go. I don't know what's waiting for me on the other side, you know. And yeah, I just... so I guess without further ado, the Magnus Protocol. Is it under the Magnus archive still? Seems a bit odd of a choice. I would have started a whole new podcast personally. Because now the ID photo is still the Magnus archives, like it's not updated. You know what I'm saying? Oh, never mind, it is. Somewhat. Now, I don't know what this is going to be like. You know, Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, hello, and then it's just a bunch of fucking, That's crazy. That's weird. It's very odd. But it's very Johnny Sims. Oh my god, okay, so... I don't know if I'm ready for this. And you guys are all gonna be so fucking mad at me for doing this when none of you are around. Anyway. You're gonna be like, you bastard, you should have waited for us. And to that I say, I know I should have, but I didn't. And, well... You know me by this point. I am chaos incarnate. Like, nothing I ever do is logical or coherent. So I don't know why you're expecting this to be any different. Besides, we are starting this the same way we started Archives, which is with no one in the chat talking to me and no one having any input live. Okay, so Jesus, okay. Magnus Protocol 1, first shift. CAT-1257-1255-2020-090-12024. Reanimation, in brackets, partial, / regret, email. CAT-23RAB215-42022-090-12024. Transformation, eyes, / trespass, chat log. Incident elements, strong language, jump scares, themes of thief and guilt, implied eye damage. Oh God. Thanatophobia and scopophobia. Don't know what either of those are, but I'm pretty sure I have neither, so we're fine. And then obviously digital distortions, loud noises, drinking. Okay. Why have I chosen to do this? Lom's gonna be like, why did you do this the one time I wasn't at home? But I'm gonna be like, I don't know, I panicked. Let's also hope that no one actually needs my attention, because the Magnus Protocol. So I'm looking at the picture. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The logo looks almost exactly the same as my old school logo. I don't have anything. Hang on, let me. Because you'll see it and you'll absolutely immediately agree with me. This is our old school logo. And this is the protocol logo. Seeing what I'm saying here? Oh, hello, there's a person. Hello. So that's my first impression. My first impression is this feels like Bancroft School propaganda, which is hilarious to me personally. Because what do you mean they used almost the exact same logo? Ridiculous. Anyways, I'm kind of just putting this off. I don't want to start. Okay, fine. Oh my god! What happened with the last stream? I was busy last time. Oh, it was literally just me working and it was taking forever to log on. Oh, and also it glitched, so it kept replaying the last second of the stream over and over and over again and was acting as if the stream hadn't ended. So I just deleted it. But it was literally just me working. It was literally me using you guys as a body double. So don't worry about it. We're starting the Magnus Protocol, and in very accurate fashion, Marie is the only person in the chat. This is brilliant. This is literally old beginnings. This is oh my god. Hi Marie, how are you? We're going back to our roots, which is no one in the chat except the random person, aka you, who decided to stay and started a trend. I was saying how the logo of the Magnus Protocol looks exactly the same as the logo for my old school. Let me get them up side by side again. Magnus Protocol logo. Okay, this is the Magnus Protocol logo, right? Just absorb. This is the Bancroft School logo. Do you see the resemblance? I didn't realize that I went to a school potentially dictated by the eye as a child, but honestly it would make a lot of sense. So I'm really not that surprised. But they look really similar, don't they? That's not just me. Oh my god, brilliant. Anyway, I'm stalling. I don't want to do this. I do, but I don't. Okay. Okay, let's get to here to welcome you. Oh, okay, let's listen to this.
This is Alexander J. Newell, and co-creator of the Magnus Arc.
Martin! Yeah! Oh my god, I've missed you, my baby boy! Oh! I love him. I love Martin. I know it's not actually Martin, it's Alexander, but I miss that voice. Oh, I hear that voice and my maternal instincts just kick in. It's just...
Guys, and I'm here to welcome you to this first episode of the Magnus.
Also, I stopped at episode 20 something of Protocol and never got around to starting again, so maybe listening alongside you. So if anyone else is ominous, I'll be suffering right alongside you. Yes! Finally! Mutual suffering. I won't be the only one. That's so good for me. Honestly.
Protocol. Maybe you're a brand new listener who has never heard anything we've made before.
How's the sound level, by the way?
Magnus Protocol follows on from the original Magnus archives. It's absolutely fine to start here, then go back to earlier episodes if it tickles your fancy. You have picked literally the best episode to start on, so great work. We hope you enjoy it. Alternatively, you might be one of those really weird people who listen to all of the tragic horror from the Magnus archives and are back for more. In which case, welcome. Glad you're still listening. Either way, thank you for joining us as we embark on this together. We could not have done it without you, the listeners, and the terrifyingly organised fan base who pushed our Kickstarter way beyond anything we dared.
Terrifyingly organised?
You can expect extra episodes, bonus content, events, and more. Speaking
Wow.
of, we'll be holding a little shindig over on twitch.tv/rusty_quill on Thursday, 18th of January 2024 at 6 p.m. UK time. So make sure to come along to meet the cast and celebrate the launch with us. We'll be giving more info on...
Also, just before, I'll say this now, the chat doesn't stay up for me. It like fades in and out. So if I'm looking down for a long time, I may miss something that you say. Just say it. If I don't respond to it, because I respond to everything that anyone says in the chat. So if I haven't responded, just send it again. I don't care about spam. I would rather that than miss anything you say. So just if I happen to not respond to something because I've been looking down for a while, that's why, because it's faded by the time I've actually looked up. Like, you said that it's up, and there it goes. So, you see what I mean? So if I'm looking down for a while when you say something and then I look up, I might just miss it. So, yeah.
Upcoming events.
Just send it again.
But feel free to join our Patreon, follow our socials if you want to be sure not to miss anything. Anyway, that's all for now, apart from saying thank you one last time and telling you that it is a privilege and an honour to be horrible in your ears once again.
To be horrible in your ears? Bro! Oh my god, the first episode is 42 minutes long. We're gonna be here forever. Jesus.
Rusty.
Wait. What? They're just gonna be horrible in your ears. Sorry, mate. But actually, no. Before I start, is there a trailer? Because the trailers were really cool, and I was really upset that I didn't see them before. So, is there a Rusty Protocol? Is there a Magnus Rusty Protocol? Is there a Magnus Protocol? Like trailer? Probably not, but I thought I'd give it a fucking check. I didn't see anything. I can't see anything, so I'm gonna go. The devil intro, LMAO. Whenever I played an episode, that laugh, whatever it is, just, oh, hello there, Satan. I never listened to the trailers. That's fair. It's just because last time I listened to the trailers after finishing Archives, and I was like, wait, no, I should have listened to these between each season, because these were actually really cool. And they weren't just like in the next season, dun dun dun, you know what I mean? Okay, anyways, fuck.
Presents the Magnus Protocol.
I feel like I'm in Nightmare Jaws. What is going on? That intro is just like is fully triggering like average Johnny Sims intro.
Episode 1. First shift.
Ooh. There's the violin. I was one. FNAF shift? I'm so glad that we didn't get rid of the unnecessarily loud intro, honestly. You know, as much as I hate it, somewhat, for how fucking loud it is, it feels like one of those things where it's like, yeah, but that's just the vibe that it brings to the party, you know? Like, it ain't for everyone, but it's that vibe, and they stick with it, and I appreciate that, you know? Okay. The intro's still not done?
What are you looking forward to the most?
I mean,
occasionally seeing the sun could be nice.
Boo! Your pathetic addiction to vitamin D will only make you weak.
But Alice, my bones, they're ready to snap like twiglets.
These voices sound so familiar, but slightly wrong. What is... Okay, I'm just going to go back a little bit. Just a little bit, you know, just a little.
What are you looking forward to the most?
I mean, occasionally seeing the sun could be nice.
Boo! Your pathetic addiction to vitamin D will only make you weak.
But Alice, my bones, they're ready to snap like twiglets.
Listen to me. Bones are a lie peddled by Big Milk to keep you buying. No such thing.
Right, so...
What the fuck is happening? I feel like I don't understand a single word that is being said. What are you looking forward to the most? I mean, occasionally seeing the sun could be nice. Your pathetic addiction to vitamin D will only make you weak. But Alice, my bones, they're ready to snap like twiglets. Ah, okay. I'm now aware we're talking about bones. Listen to me. Bones are a lie peddled by Big Milk to keep you buying. No such thing. That's very funny. I'm gonna have to keep the transcript up, even though it low-key could spoil things, just so that I can actually not have to keep reading to know what the fuck is going on. So already, my first impression is, well, for one thing, at the very start, we got like that old school computer sound, which honestly just brings back memories of my childhood. You know, the classic, the old school Windows computer that had the little squares and you could pick your thing, and we weren't all allowed our own profiles because Mum didn't know how it worked and she thought that was like a bad thing or something. Windows, you say? Yes. Don't you start with this ominous shit, for fuck's sake. We've been here for like 2 minutes. I'll stop being ominous with the little knowledge I do know. Windows, you say. Jesus Christ. I can't catch a goddamn break with you people. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but I'm just letting you know that I can't catch a fucking break. So, already, that's a little odd to me, because everything I know about the Fears is that they don't interact well with technology. So even super duper old technology, such as really old school computers, I feel would probably not work with the Fears. So already a little bit, you know, out of my depth. Already suddenly feeling like the floor's been removed from beneath me, because one of the fundamental bits of knowledge that I have gone into this knowing has been completely subverted. So that's great. I do, however, like the banter. I like the banter because that's the kind of banter that me and my friends have. Bones are a lie peddled by Big Milk.
What keeps your body upright?
Sprite and coffee.
Well, I'm afraid we can't all subsist entirely on coffee and social media drama.
Not with that attitude. I reckon you could crack it in another 4 years.
Another 4 years of you, and cracked is exactly what I'd be.
Hello, Blackbird. We are... Honestly, Alice is... We are starting Protocol. This is... crazy so far.
I'm gonna miss you, Teddy.
What the fuck is happening to Teddy? He just got here. Okay. So, once again, let's review. What are you looking forward to the most? Suggest that something is happening that's like changing the system. The fact that it was occasionally seeing the sun. Are these mole people? Are we mole people now? Did Did fucking John and Martin end up in an alternate universe where we are mole people and we don't go outside? Like, what is happening? And for some reason, the fear entities work with technology, even though they've never worked with technology. Like, is this the somewhere else that we were promised? Who the fuck knows? I don't.
We'll stay in touch, right?
Of course.
Okay, so that suggests that Teddy will still be alive. That's always a good sign, because people tend to just die around here. And honestly, the way who I'm assuming is Alice, I'm not used to whose voice is whose yet. The way Alice was like, I'm gonna miss you, Loki made it sound like, I think it's safe to call something mole people. I'm gonna call them mole people. I don't fucking know, dude. Okay, so we've got Alice and we've got Teddy, and I think that's the only two people, and they're talking to each other. So Alice is very funny, honestly. Big mood Alice. Yeah, I keep on keeping on, I guess.
If you think you can escape my iconic brand of nonsense by getting a boring, normal job, then you're going to be sadly disappointed, my friend.
You know, most people would consider civil service a boring, normal job.
Yeah, well, most people don't work here.
Another truth.
Colin!
Okay, there's a...
guy? How's it hanging? Is it an app yet? Do we have a minimalist logo? I assume you finished all the social features.
Can you start? I swear, I'm gonna shove a cable down that prick's...
Oh, I love a good Scottish accent. Oh, fuck. Is Colin... Is Colin, Is Colin a regular face around here? Whew. If you like the Scottish accent and you want to listen to wholesome ASMR roleplays, I can recommend a channel named Pebbles ASMR. He's a lovely guy. I made a joke on his I put a joke. There's a story there. Not one that's of any real relevance or importance, but I still think about it to this day because I feel cursed by it. And I'm gonna tell you about it because now I'm on the... So Pebbles is great, but at one point he did, because technically he's an ordained minister, for some fucking reason. Technically I am too, actually, because I did it when I was like 13. Good. I'm so glad you're sat for this. And so he was like, Father Pebbles' confessional is now open. And I assumed, incorrectly, I might just tell you now, but I assumed that it was a joke, right? Like, people were going to send jokey confessionals that he was then going to act as if they were real and give advice for, or like, could cleanse them or whatever, right? I assumed it was a joke because it's a fucking pebble in an ordained minister's outfit taking confessional. Apparently, I was wrong. So I, as a joke, and I have to stress, this was a fucking joke. Hello, immediate rabbit. What do you mean? What's immediate rabbit? Yeah, because he's faceless, like we don't know what he looks like, but his whole thing is his icon is literally a pebble with googly eyes, and so all of his like icons and stuff are pebbles with emotions, and they're very cute and I love them, but it was a pebble dressed up as an ordained minister taking confessional. So I thought, this is a joke, right? So I made a joke entry saying I use text to speech to listen to so much smut that I have developed a Pavlovian response to the voice of Siri. And this is the bit which I really hoped accentuated the fact... Oh, you're the immediate rabbit. Okay, cool. Then the second sentence, I really thought drilled home the fact that this wasn't a real confession and was intended as a joke, which was, it's gotten so bad that it's to the point that I had a wet dream of me and my partner, but when they opened their mouth, I heard Siri voice 2. Please help me. I fear it's only getting worse. That is obviously a joke, right? Like, I thought it was really funny. Because like, I thought it was funny. But clearly, the vibes of the confessional were not what I was anticipating, because there were legitimately multiple people actively confessing to crimes, like stealing and shit. And there was one person that confessed something that was so bad that Pebbles legitimately was like, if you think that that's an okay thing to put into a YouTube like live stream confession thing, then there is something wrong with you and you need therapy. That is cruel. It was something to do with cats. Like, I can only imagine how fucking bad it was, right? And I was like, oh my god, I've misread. Either everyone else has misread the assignment or I have, because mine was meant to be a joke. That's what I'm saying. Like, legitimately could have been Shane Dawson. And I was like, oh my god. And then he got to mine and he was like, you people are too comfortable. You people are too comfortable. And I was like, I'm joking! I'm obviously joking, dude! What do you mean? And I was, and you can't even find the stream anymore. Like, it's not on his channel. Like, it was meant to be a joke. He literally was like, it was meant to be a joke, and I treated it like it was a joke, and no one else fucking did. And I'm like, what do you mean? I thought it was meant to be either funny, like, honestly, Pebbles has seen way too much. I thought it was meant to be like either funny stories from childhood, like when I was a child, I stole a snow globe and I was so mortified by it, I had nightmares about it for, like Reddit confessional, where it's just like, it ends up being really funny shit. That's what I thought it was going to be, and it wasn't. People were fully confessing to, kleptomania, and I was like, what? and I, oh god, and I legitimately had, like, an emotional depression for the night after his response to mine, because I just wanted to make him, like, how are you supposed to, for real? I was like, mine was meant to be funny. Like, it was meant to be a tasteful level of 18 plus humor and just something that's so ridiculous that it makes him laugh. And then I get to enjoy him actively trying to take my point seriously, right? That's what I wanted from mine, right? And that's not what I got. And I was fully depressed. And then, he hasn't spoken about the stream since, which makes sense because it was an awful stream and I kind of wish that I'd missed it so that I could have just lived in denial. But, like, the whole community was like, yeah, man, I'm so glad that I missed that stream. Like, the things I heard about it were really bad. And I was like, yeah, it was really fucking bad. People were actively admitting to crimes. People were treating it like it was a real fucking confessional. And I was like, what is wrong with you people? And I was so embarrassed, because I now wish that at the end of mine I'd written, this is a joke, which I hope is obvious. Thank you! I thought it was funny, and I also thought that it was stupid enough that it was an obvious joke. I mean, I'm autistic, right? And I thought I'd really laid it on thick that this wasn't serious, because, again, this is a Pebble dressed up as an ordained minister taking confessional on a YouTube live. And he's either condemning us to hell or cleansing us of our sins. And he actually had to invent purgatory because there were so many that he couldn't decide, where the stream got to decide the outcome. I'm sorry, what part of that isn't a fucking joke? So then I thought I understood the assignment, right? Thank you, Blackbird, thank you so much. Because I was like, obviously it was anonymous, so it's not like he actively thought I was like some sexual pervert, but it was just like, I think if the others weren't actual serious crimes. I know! I'm so worried Hi, Archaic! Squishes all round. Squishes to the whole chat for appreciating the fact that I wasn't being serious. But anyways, I love him. He's great. He's a great guy. He's super wholesome. And he's got a lovely Scottish accent. I highly recommend you check him out. But I hope he never does a confessional again, because I don't think I'm ever going to recover from that experience. Missed the very, very start, just met Colin. Yeah, I'll probably start again, because now that there's like a whole bunch of you. But like, it was legitimately awful. And I was like, I thought this was going to be funny. In fact, I was looking forward to the stream because I was looking forward to the funny, creative, silly stories that people had come up with for this hypothetical confessional with a fucking pebble as the ordained minister. Like, his name was Father Pebbles. Are you joking me? I wish I just at the end of mine put "this is a joke," just so he knew I was joking, but I didn't think I'd have to. I thought it was obvious. But clearly the mood set by everyone else was so abhorrent that me saying that I had developed a Pavlovian response to the sound of Siri's voice and now found it arousing was clearly something that he thought was well within the bounds of possibility because of the fucking sin bin that turned out to be his entire audience. Awful. Awful. I haven't recovered. I still think about it, and I hate it. I hate that it happened. I hate that I added that confessional, because I was joking. Like, I can't believe he didn't realize I was joking. And now I have to live with the fact that there's a good... that even though that he doesn't have a name or a face or a voice or anything to put it to, he actively believes that someone who listens to him has a Pavlovian response to Siri voice too, on account of listening to so much smut using text-to-speech. I can't live, laugh, and love in these fucking conditions, bro. I really can't. Fuck's sake. We might have to, because I can't deal with that. Anyways, the whole reason I bring this up is because he has a channel, it's called Pebbles ASMR. He's really great. He streams games, which are really fun, and he's very wholesome. Like, he doesn't do spicy stuff. It's all just very sweet. And my personal favorite is the story that he's doing right now, which is You're a Mermaid, and he is a lighthouse keeper, and he's all gruff and like, I hate you, I don't like you. He's very tsundere, you know what I mean? And we've basically just bullied our way into his life, and he's next donation goal, delete Mr. Pebbles. Can you imagine? God, I'm never having donation goals. Again, everything I ever do will always be free, because this is not going to be a job. I refuse. But you can always support him. I think he's trying to do something. I don't know. He's great though. He's nice. If you guys like ASMR roleplay stuff, I listen to so many people, and I have some really good recommendations. Because I don't listen to the classic, like, Daddy's had a long day. Like, no thank you, what the fuck. I listened to, like, full-on stories. Like, there was one where I got so emotionally invested that, I cried when a character died in it. And it was, like, some of the stories that I've listened to, like, through these, are just, they're so good. They're so, like, they have so much variety and depth. And the only thing I wish is that they came with a script so that I knew what I was supposed to say. So ASMR, I feel, is the wrong term to use in these particular instances, because a lot of times there's shouting and, like, screaming and shit because they're stories, right? But they tend to use the word ASMR as like only reasonable thing to do is double down, commit to the bit, and listen to enough smut to get a Pavlovian response. No! Oh shit, I just noticed. Yes, I do. I go by Crow now. In everything that isn't formal, I am Crow. hi, welcome. Because I am very Crow-like, you know, and Crow just feels like a comfortable name for me. And so I've been giving it a shot, and honestly, my friends have been calling me Crow, and it feels really nice. Like, at first I was a bit tentative about it. Thank you very much. I was very tentative about, hi! I was very, like, tentative about the idea of people calling me Crow. Because just like I wasn't used to it. But then I was in the Minecraft server and I was on call with my friends and they were being like, okay, Crow, we're gonna do the portal to your house now. So let's like, what are your call? And I was just like, it was just so nice. Like, you know, when it's almost like that time when one of my friends referred to me as it, and it like attached itself to me like a limpet, and I loved it so much. Also, our community is just filled with bird names at this point. It fits. Yeah, it does. It really does. Which also means that the Crow that is in the chat, it's even funnier that on Discord they are definitely Crow, because then it sounds like they are the stranger version of me. In everything that is formal, you are Corvid. That would be so fucking funny. Dude, I wish I'd thought of that. I am sticking with my birth name for formal things, because honestly, the process of changing your name is difficult, and I have so many things with you gotta bear in mind, I get like DSA, I get PIPs, I get universal credit, I have all my medications, you know, like, there's so much stuff with my formal name on it that the process of changing all of that would be such a fucking ball ache, and it's just not worth it to me. Because I don't really mind my full actual name on my birth certificate and stuff is Rosina. Rosina. I love gender euphoria. I remember when I first changed my name and my friends started calling me by it, it was incredible. I know, right? It just, God, I had never felt more at home in my own body, and it was just so fucking nice, which is especially nice because I get a lot of body dysmorphia, especially like around my arms and my stomach and my chest, obviously, and I just felt so comfy, even though I was just at my desk, you know, kitty cat headphones on, playing Minecraft. I just felt really comfy in myself, you know. I felt really fucking good, and it was just nice, you know. It was really nice. But yeah, no, so my actual name is Rosina, Rosina, and to be honest, that doesn't really sound very feminine to me, and, you know, it was my great-grandmother's name, so I don't feel the need to get rid of it, you know. It's got meaning, and I think in formal situations, Rosina is perfectly fine, and Crow is just kind of like, it's like what Rose used to be for me, which was a nickname of my actual name. Crow is now just the nickname that I go by, that everyone just calls me in, you know, day-to-day life. And if I ever get arrested, I would be Rosina, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm not planning on getting arrested, but shit, you never know what's gonna happen, right? But anyway, yeah, no, so ASMR for me has always been like the whole whispering in your ear, making you tingle, all of that, which is fine for sleep. But I rediscovered, like, a couple months ago, like, audio roleplay, which is essentially, like, play pretend. You know, when you were younger, you used to play house. It's basically that, but someone else, I guess. And the people I listen to, it's not relaxing. It's really not relaxing. I promise you. I mean, look, these days in the UK, you can get arrested for holding a sign, so better safe than sorry. Yeah, you're right. Also, on the subject of stuff, not relevant at all, but it reminded me of the name thing. My first research paper has been published, which is really cool. I'm the second author on it, which is so cool, because this is the first thing that's ever been, like, formally published of mine. And it's just, it's so exciting. The main author did such a good fucking job. They've been working on it for so long, and I'm so proud of her. Like, she did so good. And I feel honored to, like, be involved in it. It's sleep detective. It's very, like, nerdy and sciencey. So feel no obligation to read it. But if you were ever curious, it's what's it called? The title is something along the lines of like sleep stratification. It's sleep detectives basically, and I think it's on Biopsychiatry UK. Everyone here is a TMA fan. I'm pretty sure we all understand. It's literally like that, but imagine you're in. It's the same concept as like TMA, for example, except imagine it was just Martin and you were John, and you can't hear John, but you know what I mean? Like, so it would just be Martin talking to you instead. You are a character in the thing, rather than like listening to a situation as like a third party. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. And some of the stories I found are so good. I cannot express just how fucking cool they are. And, you know, obviously a little spicy here and there, like, ain't never gonna hurt anyone. But even the ones which have zero spice are just like hardcore emotions. Chills. Like, I love them so much. So I think I have a few that are like really up there for me. I don't know if you guys give a shit at all, but I'll plug them anyway because I can. Scythe Audio, he is really cool, and I really like his stuff because he is a heavy metal vocalist, which means he can do some really fucking cool voices. Like he gets like the horrible things that make it sound like your throat is dying. He can just do, and it's just like, and the story's pretty fucking good, and he's great. He's just really cool, and I think he's also writing a book, or wrote a book, and all of the stories that he does, they're in like the same universe somewhat, which is really cool. I really like that, so they're always building on each other. And some of the things that he does are like You Choose What Happens Next, which again I also really love. I love a little bit of fan interaction. So yeah, he's great. Love him. Shining Armor ASMR, and I think both of these guys are British / like European. It's hard to tell sometimes. I definitely think Shining Armor. Oh yeah, no. Let's look at their bios. Yes, he is British. So Scythe Audio is. Yes, he is. He is Scythe Audio UK, but like just look up Scythe Audio, and he's just really cool. I really like him. Shining Armor ASMR, really fucking cool. My favorite storyline from him is the Steamheart storyline. That one's really fun. I've listened to it so many times. It's so good. I even suggested like an idea for a video, just like if he ever wanted to. I don't think he saw it, but that's how invested I am in like that storyline. It just was really cool. Escaped Audios. This guy, the storylines that he comes up with, oh my god! This is the guy that made me cry. It was Neon Wings, and I got so emotionally attached. I got so invested. It's so good. And all the storylines that this guy does are just really fucking good. And they're really they're interesting, and they're just like, the only thing I would say I personally would change is I wouldn't always make it that we end up in love with the guy that he's playing, because sometimes I legitimately feel like it's not necessary. Like sometimes it just feels like we've just like created like a brotherhood bond, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, you know, fan service and all that. Who else? Ooh, Pebbles ASMR, obviously. He's great. Who else? Yuri Voice is pretty cool. I like him. He's pretty awesome. Mage Bunkshelf is fun. I think he's a little smaller than the others. They did a one that was like raccoon boy. You find a little raccoon guy and just adopt him, and I was like, that's so cute. What the fuck? Who else? I have so many in here that I'm having to like. I have a lot that I'm subscribed to, but I don't necessarily listen to regularly. Who else? Naught plus zero audio is fun. He's fun. My favorite one that he did, my favorite one that he did was, I think it was him. Was it him or was it someone else? Might have been someone else that I'm thinking of. Oh God, who was it then? There was one where, and I've listened to this one so many times because it's legitimately just eldritch being finds you and adopts you as like a pet, but that sounds like it's going to go in a certain direction, but it goes in the opposite direction where it's like, oh my God, it just yawned, that's so cute. Like, it literally is like you are a puppy to this eldritch being with tentacles, and it's like, oh my God, it curled up under the blanket, that's so cute. And I was like, that is such a good energy and I needed that. But I can't, oh my God, who made that one? Hang on, I gotta, eldritch, that's not how you spell that word, eldritch, being, adopts you, ASMR. Where is the guide that I want? I know exactly what I'm looking for, I will know it when I find it. It's not coming up. Why is it not coming up? What the fuck? Is it in my liked videos? It must be. Come on now, please. Also, just forewarning, chat disappears. So if I miss something you've said, just paste it again. Because if I'm looking down for too long, it just fades from the screen before I can read it, and I don't want to miss anything you guys say. So yeah, just a warning for that one. Where is it? I'm desperate to find it now because it's so endearing. That's how I would describe it. It's just incredibly endearing. It's literally you were thrown down a hole and broke your leg. This eldritch being happens to live at the bottom of this hole, finds you and you're still breathing, and it's like, oh my God, okay, how do I keep you alive? And he fixes your leg and then is like, okay, let's put it on like something soft, and he finds like a little mattress basically for you, and is like, ooh, you look cold, blanket, you need a blanket, and it's just so cute. It's so just sweet, and it's one of my favorites, honestly. I listen to it quite regularly. Where is it? Oh yeah, it is 0 plus 0. Thank God. Okay, so yeah, 0 plus 0. Spelled quite literally like that. That's my favorite one that he's ever done. Because it's just very sweet. And I just like the energy that he brings to the table, really. So yeah, 0 plus 0 is another really good one. Who else do I really like? Those I feel like are the guys that really bring like a story. Because there's a lot where it's like a one-off, like, oh, hypothetical, you go see your boyfriend at the cafe or something, which is fine, which is great. But these guys like commit to a story. Like Escaped Audio has produced like several movies in lengthwise. They are movies which are audio stories, and they're brilliant. Scythe is awesome. I love his energy. He brings such a I don't give a single shit energy to everything he does, and I really appreciate that from him. And Shining Armor is so sweet. Like, he brings very sweet energy. Like, he seems like such a nice guy. And he really brings the emotion. Like, there's no There's no half-assing in this stuff. Like, these guys will cry, they will scream, they will do whatever is accurate for, and I really like that, you know? So anyway, those are some recommendations, I suppose. If that's what you got, not why you guys showed up here, but that's what you got. Anyways, so yeah, I guess we'll restart, Magnus. Oh my god, I've been on for a fucking hour. This is outrageous. Okay, we will start from the beginning, because now there's a whole bunch of you. I definitely show up for this as well. That's good, because that's what you guys get. But yeah, highly recommend them. Even if it's just like you want a story to listen to whilst you're like, I don't know, doing something else. Or if you want something to, I like them because obviously I live alone, and I do a lot of play pretend just in my house because I get bored and it's fun to just role play. I have role played the most random of circumstances. I've role played like hypothetical, I'm dead and I've come back from the grave. I just, anything that comes to my mind, I just play out because it's fun and I live alone and who the fuck is going to stop me, right? This essentially adds an extra level to it for me, which is fun and I enjoy that. But also they are just fun stories to listen to, even if you're not actively engaging as if it's happening, you know what I mean? Even if you're just listening and, you know, not hypothetically saying anything in the silences they leave in between their text, which is where technically your character would be speaking. Like, even then, they're still really fun to listen to. So, yeah. I sort of do that as well, but since I don't live alone, I can't act them out, sadly. Yeah, it's I think that's one of the great joys of living alone, is that, like, it's very freeing for me, because sometimes it's just nice to just like express a feeling, you know, even if I'm not feeling like it's not an actual feeling that I have. Sometimes I just want to feel angry just to like get out that feeling inside of myself. So I'll just make a hypothetical scenario where I'm really fucking angry and I'll just play it out and I feel great. I feel, you know, it's fun for me. It's like, it's probably weird and childish, but I don't really care. So anyway, time to do what you all came here to actually listen to, which is this shit. All right.
The Magnus Protocol.
I'm glad that you agree with me, Marie. Because I always used to like acting as well. I always used to like acting as well, so it's kind of like a way of me being able to continue doing that, you know? Anyways, we're starting again from the beginning.
Episode 1. First shift.
It's so intense. It's like, boom, vine boom. I love how menacing it is. So menacing, much more menacing than the archives one was. Old school TV, old school like laptop sounds. Nice.
What are you looking forward to the most?
I mean, occasionally seeing the sun could be.
Your pathetic addiction to vitamin D will only make you weak.
But Alice, my bones, they're ready to snap like twiglers.
Listen to me. Bones are a lie peddled by Big Milk to keep you buying. No such thing.
Right, so...
I love this energy. I love Alice's energy so
Fine
much.
coffee.
Spite and
Well, I'm
coffee.
afraid we can't all subsist entirely on.
In defense of Alice, I'm pretty sure spite and coffee is the only reason I passed my undergrad. Like, at the end of that, I had 0 food in my system, but a lot of caffeine, a lot of nicotine, and a lot of fury at the world that I had been put in. So, it's not a crow stream without a good rant. You're damn right it ain't. Oh, I love the name Crow, actually. Oh, it's so nice.
Coffee and social media drunk.
Not with that attitude. I reckon you could crack it in another 4 years.
Definitely
Another
is.
4 years of you, and cracked is exactly what I'd be.
Sudden
I'm
seriousness.
gonna miss you, Teddy.
No, we'll stay in touch, right?
Of course. If you think you can escape my iconic brand of nonsense by getting a boring, normal job, then you're going to be sadly disappointed, my friend.
You know, most people would consider.
So, Teddy's leaving, and he goes on to say, you know, most people would consider civil service a boring, normal job. Is that insinuating they're both in civil service? What is civil service again? Is that like army? Or is that like something else? I feel like it is. I feel like that is what civil service is. But could be wrong. Government job, yeah, that makes sense. So, I guess they both work for the government. And one of them's leaving. Oh, do you guys hear that net click? God damn! Holy shit! I think I just reset my entire spinal cord. My God. Ugh. Jesus. Don't know if you guys heard that, but that was like...
Civil service, a boring, normal job.
Yeah, well, most people don't work here.
Ain't that the truth?
Colin! There's
Oh.
my guy. How's it hanging? Is it...
Oh, it was a great click. I love a good... every part of my body clicks. Hang on. That was my elbow. Those were my arms. That was my spine. That was also my spine. That was my spine again. That was my elbow, I think. That one's just like a... Oh, other elbow. Shoulder, sorry, that was my shoulder, my other shoulder. Already got those ones out. Neck. When I take my binder off for the day and I get my sternum clicked, oh, it's like my lungs could have been reset. It's brilliant. Toes. Don't know if you can hear that, but I ain't showing my fucking dogs on screen. That was my toe again. Hip. Yeah, but can you click your eyes? No. Can you? That was my knee. Other knee. I think that's everything. Oh. Update, I cannot see. What is wrong with you? That's too fucking funny, dude. Chaos. I can't breathe. Update, I cannot see. Jesus Christ. Anyways, this is the whole reason I went on that rant, is because a Scottish guy showed up. So, there you go. For anyone that wasn't there at the initial beginning, that was what caused the rant.
Not yet. Do we have a minimalist logo? I assume you finished all the social features.
Can you start? I swear, I'm gonna shove a cable down that prick's throat, pull out of his ministerial anus and floss him to death.
Is that what you mean
Holy
when you go
shit.
on about things being backwards compatible?
Me when I click my eyes. Jesus Christ. Do not click your eyes, I swear to God. I don't click my eyes, but sometimes when I blow my nose, I get bubbles on the inside of this eye specifically, and I've only had that since I had eye surgery. So it's crazy to think I used to wear glasses. I started this wearing glasses, if you guys remember. Crazy. I'm so used to seeing my... Yeah. Do you not remember me wearing glasses? Marie, come on. Yeah, with the bubbles. You're probably referring to the bubbles, actually, aren't you? Yeah, I don't really know why that happens. Doesn't feel particularly nice or relieving. It's very annoying and kind of clouds my vision, so I have to kind of blow and then dab them away really quickly so they don't, like, irritate me. But, I mean, they don't impede my vision, once I've, like, got rid of it. But it only happens with this eye, not this one. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's yeah. Sure thing, stranger. Maybe I am. You wouldn't know. Hello, Jonah. Anyways.
Me? I created you and I can destroy you.
Wait, what the fuck happened? Oh.
When you start, I swear I'm gonna shove a cable down.
Hey, Crow, look at this neat table real quick. I'm like... Jesus Christ. I come back and I'm Raven.
That prick's throat. Pull out of his ministerial anus and floss him to death.
Is that what you mean when you go on about things being backwards compatible?
Boo.
Me? I created you and I can destroy you.
Yeah, you can, Alice.
So I would just leaving Sam to the wolves then?
He's a big boy. He can look after himself. Besides,
Mystery
he's got to
Man
be working
Sam.
with them.
Sure, but you know how Gwen and Lena can be.
Awful.
He's fine. Of course, him.
How many bloody people do these guys know? Jesus, I can't keep up with these fucking names.
Wouldn't have been an issue if we'd done this at the pub like normal.
You know, Lena, proper procedure requires any provided food and beverages to be consumed on site. Fair play, though. Sam's been a good sport. God knows he wouldn't have got me to a stranger's goodbye party at 6 in the morning.
Fine. I'll go rescue him.
So, insurance.
It's reliable.
True. Just let me know if they need an IT guy, yeah?
Colin, mate, you know you're never getting out of it.
Christ, don't say that.
If his nips lets you off the hook, which he won't, you couldn't bring yourself to just leave.
I saw a fly, sorry.
Not till you figured out all these...
If I look like I suddenly had
little
murder
errors.
in my eyes, it's because I saw a tiny fly. And these fuckers have been bothering me all day.
Heads up. Looks like they're all coming over.
Nobody move. Fuck. Where'd you go? Did you leave the house? Fucking wait, guys. Okay, I think we're good. I think I managed to convince him to leave the house by trying to kill him, because he was on an open window, so... But the flies hate me right now, so who fucking knows. Anyways, I missed like a whole bunch of shit when I was doing that.
Okay. Hey!
Enjoying the party?
Where the fuck are we? I created you, leaving Sam's. He's a big boy, he can look after himself. Besides, he's going to be working with them. Sure, but you know how Gwen and Lena can be. Awful, he's fine, of course. It wouldn't have been an issue if we'd done this at the pub like normal. You know, Lena, proper procedure requires any provided food and beverages be consumed on site. Fair play, though. Sam's been a good spool. God knows you wouldn't have got me into a strange Goodbye party at 6 in the morning. It's 6 in the morning? Oh my god, what's happening? Help. At least we know the lonely won't get him. No one can help you, Marie. Levin, what are you doing? Okay, Levin, what are you insinuating here? Mole people. This is what I miss. I miss glory in the fact that the chat disappears. It's so rude. It's honestly so damn rude that the chat disappears like that. Okay. I'll go rescue him. So, insurance. It's reliable. Just let me know if they need an IT guy, yeah? Colin, mate, you're never getting out of here.
Colin, mate, you know you're never getting out of it.
Christ, don't say that.
Because you're on my phone, and when you're on my phone, like, the setup is just completely different. So, I guess so that, like, I can still see myself, the chat doesn't disappear, which is really annoying. Maybe it's like a setting I can change, but I don't really stream on my phone that often, so I'm not really used to it. But with my with my computer acting a fool right now, you know, I got to work with what I got. All right.
Even if his nibs lets you off the hook, which he won't, you couldn't bring yourself to just leave. Not till you figured out all these fun little errors.
Or they finally kill me.
I mean, sure, that too.
Okay, so what I'm getting, these are all a group of people. They all work in civil service, government shit. Probably like, you know, admin and stuff. Colin is like the tech guy. And there's like a bunch of errors in something. Teddy's leaving and going into insurance because it's reliable. That's all I've really picked up. And and Alice is like constantly on Tumblr from the sounds of of her vocabulary. So cool.
Heads up. Looks like they're all coming over.
Nice.
Great. Hey!
Enjoying the party?
Colin was just saying how much of a blast he's having. Isn't that right?
Oh, really?
Aye, sure.
Oh, Sam is
He's
new.
got to take the after party to...
I didn't realise that Sam was new, so actually thank you for that. I just assumed that they were wailing on him for no reason, if I'm being honest.
What a great idea, Colin.
Nonsense. Sam is the only one who's had any cake so far.
And that was only because you practically forced it down his throat.
Oh, no, it was nice.
People like chocolate cake.
People like being treated like
Oh, no, it was nice.
People like chocolate cake.
What the fuck is that?
people like being treated like adults.
Thank you for your feedback, Gwen. I will take it under advisement.
Jesus
now, I
Christ.
was just telling Sam that he can expect supportive co-workers here at the OIAR.
Oh yeah, we're a real family. I'm your cool sister, Gwen's your uncool sister, Lena's your emotionally distant mother, Teddy's the uncle that just got another job, and Colin's the family's grumpy IT manager.
You'll have to forgive Alice, Sam. She's convinced that she's funny.
It's alright. We actually go way back.
Alice recommended Sam for the job.
Oh? Nepotism, is it?
I learned from the best.
People are trying to enjoy...
Jesus, who is this asshole who's just like hating on everyone? Gwen sounds like a great person.
themselves, Alice? Could you please just turn it off for a moment?
So, I think we might all...
Wait, Gwen's the asshole. Lena is the boss. Okay. It's a lot of names. Lena's the boss. Gwen is Gwen. The one who was like, oh, nepotism, is it? It's like, alright, fuck off, lady. Jesus. That was who I was talking about when I said the asshole. If that wasn't clear. Yeah, this is a lot of people, so you'll have to bear with me. I don't want to get up the transcript, the like proper one, because I don't want spoilers, but I may have to if the quantity of voices continues. Just until I get my bearings, because, you know, you got to think, in Archives we had John and then 3 other people that showed up on occasion, and that was kind of the maximum for a long time, and like we'd have a few others here and there, but it was typically very easy to keep on top of everyone. This is not easy to keep on top of. I do not feel like I'm on top of anything. Oh cool, first night's done. Very nice. Very cool. Sorry, I'm looking at code on the side. It's awful. But if it works, it works. Anyways.
Be done on cake, so I'm gonna call it.
All right.
And suggest anyone who wants to can decamp to the pub. Okay?
Who's that just spoke? Was that Teddy? That felt like a Teddy. The whole pub thing. Cool.
If that's the consensus, I will accept it, although I'm afraid I won't be able to join you at the Steward.
Shame.
But do take Sam along and enjoy yourselves. Just remember it is a work night.
Oh, sure. I'm down.
Great.
Oh, and Teddy. I understand you're leaving us, but that's no excuse for being sloppy. Please ensure you shut down your workstation before you depart.
Oh, I already... Oh, that's, right, hang on,
We were the fucking computer. We are the computer? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Alright. I see you. I see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. We are the workstation. Ain't good to know. We ain't the pooter. We're in the pooter. Oh, there we go. Computer sounds.
Right then, ready?
Hang on. I've still got the last page to fill in.
We've upgraded from tape recorders. Hell yeah. Yeah, we have. Boys, we are going up in the world.
Do I really have to put Samama Khalid at the top of every single page?
Yeah, they're pretty big on paperwork around here.
There has to be a way to do this online. What?
You'll see. Anyway, hurry it up.
He's
Time to
way
mold
too
you
chill
like
for
clay
being
into
a guy
the
that's
perfect
probably
government
working
drone
with
for the
eldritch
Office of
beings.
Incident. You'll see. Anyway, hurry it up. Time to mold you like clay into the perfect government drone for the Office of Incident Assessment and Response.
Which, speaking of,
Next will be
box for a response 121.
Next will be Samsung fridges. Oh my god. That's very funny.
On the form. Do you know what that is?
Oh, you can ignore that. There used to be a...
There's a box for a response 121 on this form.
Speaking of, there's this box for a response 121 on the form. Do you know what that is?
Oh, you can ignore that. There used to be a separate response department, I think, but now it's just us. Guess they never updated the onboarding.
I already ticked it.
Oh, bye Marie. Did I miss that?
Since no one actually reads that
See you in a
stuff.
minute.
Right, heads down, eyes front. Class is in session.
Right. Lead on, Sensei.
So,
Oh.
this
Hello.
cutting-edge device is known as a personal computer, or PC for short.
Alice, I know you're joking, but how old is this thing? It has a floppy drive.
Patience, young one. You've got your login details from Colin, right?
Sure.
Then bestow them onto the device so that you may gain its ancient wisdom.
Right.
I love Alice already.
What?
Something wrong, sweetie?
Is this Windows 95?
Hell yeah.
Not. Don't be ridiculous. This is a modified version of Windows NT 4.0, the business-focused predecessor to 95.
How is that even...
Hell yeah.
Still supported?
I think a good half of Colin's job is just making sure the workstations don't all try to update and instantly brick themselves.
But, I mean, why?
See that symbol?
FR3-T1.
Meet Freddy. The program doesn't really have a proper name. Bespoke software from the mid-90s, I think. It's the bedrock that the whole system is based on, and it's been at least 15 years since anyone actually knew how it worked.
What does it do?
Crashes mostly. At least it does if you try to update it, breathe too loudly, or link it to anything developed more recently than the Bronze Age collapse.
So what's it
Nice.
supposed to do then?
It searches online databases, newspapers, forums, or whatever for incidents, flags them, then passes them through to
Incidents,
us for
eh?
assessment.
Is that what we're calling
What
them
sort
now?
of incidents?
You'll see.
Right, so this list is...
Today's case files, just double click on the top one. Okay, so it looks like it's an email.
And I just read it. Is that even legal?
Probably. We do work for the government, sort of.
What about GDPR?
Sort of.
Look, Sam, I don't know what to tell you. This is the job, I've been doing it for years, and there's never been any problems. Maybe ask Leah.
Really?
She'd probably know.
Fine, so...
There's never been problems. Are you certain? Are you sure? That doesn't feel right, I'll be honest. That, lack of problems. With that specific, you're right.
Okay,
I should have
so
seen that one, yeah.
This is...
Yeah, they're all like that. At least this one is short. Nice, easy start for you. So once you've read it, you get out the binder
Whoa.
and look up whatever's mentioned most in the case. Looking at this one, we go to D and Sam, eyes on me now.
No problems ever. Don't worry about it. There are no problems and there won't be problems. This is a fluff podcast. BRB. Alright, see you in a second, Marie. Oh, Jesus. I am very concerned. Eyes on me, sir. Yes, Alice. Jesus.
Go to D and right. Would you say this is more dolls, watching or dolls, human skin?
I mean, I guess the human skin bit is only implied, so... Oh.
Nah, you can only pick one. Freddy's dumb as rocks. Right, so after each entry there's 4 numbers. That's the DPHW. So dolls, watching is 1157. Then you cross-reference with the table here, so that would...
This is not... For this podcast it is. For my day-to-day life, no, not particularly. It's fun. I like it. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, 2-C, and then you type that into the box here, along with the date of the incident, if there is one, and today's date, which gives us cat 2RC 1157.
Oh, these are the numbers I read out at the beginning.
2022-09012024, and then we click submit.
Wow.
We'll go on then.
Oh, right.
Excellent work. We'll make a wage slave of you yet.
Where does it go?
If I were a betting woman, I'd say some long-dead database that no one will ever look at or care about.
So why do it?
Because that's what they're paying us to do.
I don't know
Civil
who's...
service.
What the hell sort of job have you got in Alice?
One where you get paid to hang out with the coolest person left in London all night, every night.
Hell
You're welcome, by the way.
fucking yeah.
Now you try the next one.
Right, so...
Email to Darla Winstead.
Alice, what is this?
Hey, you got
mailpod.com.
Norris.
What? From
It's
Harriet
hang
Winstead.
on. You can...
Finally, a case numbering system that makes sense. Looking at you, Gertrude. Yep, it makes total sense. So much sense. Hey, you've got Norris. To be fair, what's that? To be fair to Gertrude, that was intentional. Also, hi Martin. Did I miss Martin? Seeing shit on this is really difficult. I really hope I didn't miss Martin. Martin. Wait, Martin? Martin?
Hey, you got
mailpod.com.
Norris.
What? From
It's
Harriet
hang
Winstead.
on. You can pause it.
Email to Darla
Oh my god, it's Martin! For some reason, for some reason, when you said Martin, I thought Justin, and I thought that Justin was in chat doing the hearts, and I was like, I really hope I didn't miss, like, the hearts. I hope I can still see them because I'm on the phone. That's what I was... Oh, true. Norris. Who the fuck is Norris? I'm so lost.
Alice, what is this?
Hey, you got Norris.
What?
From
It's
Harriet
hang
Weinstein,
on, you can pause it by clicking space.
HPW332.
Sorry, I didn't think you'd get one of those so soon.
What? Why is it reading it out?
Started about a year ago. Best Colin can figure something broke, and whichever genius made the program ran some redundancy through the sound card.
Right.
Yeah, Lena won't authorize Colin's proposed solution, smashing it with a hammer. All it really means to you is that it'll read out maybe 1 in 20 cases and won't let you do the next one till it finishes.
But, no, hang on. That doesn't make any sense. If Freddy's a search program from the 90s, why would it have text-to-speech?
Great question. I asked Colin the same thing a while back.
And what did he say?
Nothing. He just snapped a pencil in half and walked away. Look, Sam, it's a completely knackered system that's old as balls.
These guys are fighting for their fucking lives on the day-to-day. And not even in a supernatural way, they're just trying to survive with a shitty computer system. And that's very funny to me. My god. Like... these poor guys... are like, listen, okay? Nothing works. Nothing fucking works, alright? Night to night. Is it, do they work night shifts? Like, they don't go in the day? That's awesome. Love that. Love a good night shift.
And until it finally collapses forever, we just
Very
have to put
cool.
up and shut up.
So how do we stop it reading them out?
No idea. So now when we come across a chatty case, we generally take that as a cue to get coffee. Then we come back and read it through once the computer's done waffling.
Right. Okay.
Sounds like a good enough system.
So there are 3 voices it reads them in. I call them Norris, Chester, and Augustus. Although Gwen doesn't like it.
That's why the goodbye party for Teddy was at 5 in the... Oh! Right! Okay. That makes sense. I'd kind of even forgotten that fact. I was just like, do you know what? Everything is weird right now. So I'm not even going to question it. But that does make a lot of sense. Jesus. So there's 3 voices. Interesting. We got Norris. We got Chester and Augustus. Norris is obviously... Well, not obviously, but if I were to make predictions, which I seem to be very good at, someone should make a compilation of all the times I accidentally predicted what was going to happen in archives. Because it happens so often, and it's like, looking back, it's fucking hilarious. Like, there was one that someone pointed out the other day where it was like, I said, yeah, Elias is actually like 200 years old, and is just a decrepit corpse, but the institute keeps him young and supple. And I'm like, what do you mean? How did I predict? What? So someone should make a compilation of that. That would be very funny. This is Norris. He and Chester are the most common. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say... Oh, I don't think it's a coincidence that the voice actor of Norris is the same voice actor as Martin. The name is a little bit weird and makes it less obvious, but I feel like... And it also... Okay... It started about a year ago. Best Colin configure, something broke, whichever genius made the program ran some redundancy through the sound card. Okay, so it just randomly started about a year ago. I'm guessing the year of this is 2024, hence the fucking like the name on the name of the code, like the file name that they made for that email instance being 2024. Are they using American system, or English system? Because it's 09/01/24. So is that the 9th of January? Must be, right? That makes sense. Because otherwise it's the 1st of September. I'm not a tech wizard, but I'm pretty sure that's not what a sound card does. No, I don't think it is either. I am also not techie, but like I would also bet that. So it happened a year ago. If it's the 9th of January, that means it happened at the beginning of 2023. And if I take a little mosey down to the Magnus archives and I scroll right the fuck down to, where is it? Where am I trying to go? I go to, where is it? Come on, where are you? That was in, doesn't quite line up. It would have been 2021. That was, so the last statement happened on March 2021. So that doesn't quite work. But I also don't know what the date would have been of last words, you know what I mean? Like, time was very much not linear when the undoing was happening. So, you know, but what happened about a year ago from beginning of 2024? So we can kind of say that it kind of happened in 2022, roughly. What would have happened in 2022? Well, that's when they started the Protocol Kickstarter, so maybe that's what they're referring to. Pretty sure it pretty much lines up in universe date to release date. Yeah, I think so. It kind of sounds like that's what happened when they got pulled through. Because he's like the fear, he became like part of the system, and so did Martin because they were together. So I'm gonna go ahead and place my very first prediction, which is that Norris and Chester are the two are John and Martin's like consciousnesses in some capacity, and it would make sense for Augustus to be Elias / Jonah. Yeah, I think it would be Elias or Jonah, because for one thing, technically Jonah died, but, or, no, wait, no, it's, what's her name? Annabelle? Is her name Annabelle? The Spider Girl. Annabelle the Spider Girl? Spider Woman? Because she got pulled through as well. Annabelle is Spider Girl, cool. Because she was like basically waiting for it to be pulled through, wasn't she? That's what she wanted. So she was kind of close to it all as well. Imagine if Augustus is just a random guy who was near the Panopticon when... That would be so unfortunate. God damn.
This one here is Norris. He and Chester are the most common.
But it's okay if I do hear it. Like, I'm just thinking I can finish up this onboarding here while it's running.
Knock yourself out. Just grab me in the break room when it's done. We've got a load more to get through.
Gotcha.
At mailpot.com. Date, May 12th, 2022.
Oh, Martin.
7:36 p.m. Subject, RE. Checking in. I'm so sorry. I should have listened. I just couldn't face the thought of the rest of my life never hearing him again. I had to try. It wasn't a scam. Not like you said. He sounded different when he called. He was all eager, with an off-putting sort
the emotionlessness of the voice is actually so heartbreaking, because it's like I can almost hear Martin wanting to put more emotion into it, but just can't. Oh my god, that's wow. Okay, yeah. Jesus.
Of excitement, not like our earlier face-to-face consultations. He just gave me an address and told me to be there that night. Grantham Cemetery. I started to wonder if this was all just another messed up sales pitch, some preachy lesson about acceptance and letting go before asking for more cash. But I had to know. So I went to the cemetery. I used to love the night. When Arthur couldn't sleep, we would just walk for hours under the lampposts. Just up.
He got more emotional. It started super robotic and it slowly... That's so cool. Like, at the start, it was super, like, monotone, keeping within regulation. And then, like, as it's carried on, the voice seems to get, like, more, what's the word? Like, more emotionally valent, shall we say. That's really cool. I like that effect, because I just suddenly noticed, I was like, oh, human, yes, that would also be a good word. Oh man.
The occasional headlight streaking past. It frightens me now. I look at the shadows, not the lights. They hide whatever it was that took him away from me. The cemetery gates were wide open. I don't know if I would have had it in me to break in. I was so nervous that the smallest obstacle might have sent me running home. But they were open. So in I went, slowly, towards the grave. It's not a big graveyard, and spacious enough that I could see the figure standing there before I got too close. For a moment, my heart skipped and I thought it might be Arthur, but no. The shape was all wrong. And my step faltered because I had no idea who else it could be.
Oh god, I
They
missed
were
the
too short for the
statements.
consultant. Maybe they were someone else entirely, some innocent mourner? In the middle of the night? I doubted it. I was scared, Bella. I was so scared.
Oh,
I was
Martin.
certain that I'd been set up, that I was going to be grabbed. I turned to leave, hoping I could get back to the main road lights, but then the figure began to speak from where it was stooped in the dark. It was his voice. It was Arthur's voice. I know you won't believe me, but he called my name, and I know it was his voice.
Oof.
I froze in place. It came closer, and as the moon escaped the clouds for a moment, I could make out the discolored skin, the mismatched features. It moved slowly, shuddering towards me with a jerky,
Hi
ungainly
Marie, you're
step.
back. Welcome back.
Something was pressed against its
Martin's
skin
back as well.
from the inside.
Oh, wait, let's hear that bit again.
It came closer, and as the moon escaped the clouds for a
Oh,
moment,
I
I
totally
could make
got
out
that.
the discolored skin, the mismatched features. It moved slowly, shuddering towards me with a jerky, ungainly step. Something was pressed
Who was the guy from Archives who had a very similar description? Was it Bones Boy? Bones Boy and Spider Girl. Was it Bones Guy? I can't remember his name. As much as I liked John's poetry, yes, honestly, I loved the whole bit, like where it was like a snippet of reality, where it was just like hearing about one person's incident and just getting so sucked into the horror of that one like circumstance. Hearing the poetry about like the experiences, like Jared, there it is. He had an ungainly step, didn't he? Was that how he was described? I can't remember. There was someone who very much was described as being like, you know, like very ugh. But and that's what the Bone Turner. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Or am I just thinking of that one because he became like a big deal? Yeah, season 5 had its own charm, but the OG statement experience is nice. Exactly. I always have preferred the OG experience. honestly. My hair is so long now, it's so grippable, it's ridiculous. There's just too much hair. I need to cut it soon. But not yet. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some clicks out. Yeah, no, there was some, I can't remember if it was him though, or if it was, sorry, got to go, we'll try and get back ASAP. Yeah, no worries, dude. Take your time. I'm probably still gonna be here. There was definitely one where it was like, they would just, or was it, what's her name? The girl full of worms. Worm Lady. Was it Worm Lady? Who they just like walked really weirdly because it was like they weren't really human anymore. I don't know. I don't really remember.
Against its skin, from the inside.
Oh,
I
Jane,
said the only
yeah.
thing I could think. Arthur? Is that you? And that voice I have loved for 20 years answered.
Behind you.
Some of him. And then it laughed. Great heaving gasps and wheezes that seemed to leak out as if through a rotten bellows. It laughed and laughed violently, throwing its head back and forth, faster and faster, impossibly fast. So fast I could hear bones snapping.
Ew.
I ran, and it didn't chase me. I don't know what to do now. I've not left the house all day. I keep thinking I see something at the bottom of the garden, but I can't bring myself to check. Do I call the police? What could I even tell them? I tried calling the company helpline, but no one answers. Are you free tonight? I don't want to stay at that.
That's so funny. Holy shit, Slender Man. Yeah. Do you remember when Slender Man was like actually scary? I do. That was a funny time.
Mouse, I know you warned me that it was too full of memories, but this isn't that. I'm afraid, Darla. And worse, I think it's Arthur I'm afraid of. Or what's left of him. Please get back to me. A-S-A-P. H.
Oh my god, it went... That was cool. I liked that. That was so cool. Starting robotic. Did I get you? No? Fuck, where did you go? Where did you go, you fucking bastard? I saw you. Where did you go? Sorry, I saw the little fly again. Just gonna get rid of some rubbish real quick. You know, tiny workspace and all that. I'll be back in 1 second. These goddamn tiny ass fruit flies, man, they just, oh, I try and deal with them and then they just always come back and it really annoys me. I hate them. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't, good. I like, it went from like superhuman, It went from being really robotic, superhuman, and then like hi spooky, and then immediately back into robotic again. That was really cool. I liked that.
You didn't come get me?
Yeah, sorry. I got distracted. Are they all like that?
What? Upsetting and horrible? Yeah, more or less. That one seemed pretty tame, to be honest.
Great. Can't wait for a bad one.
So, ready to score it?
Sure. So, zombies. Probably be under Z, right?
Yeah, it's mostly alphabetical.
It's not zombies.
I'm sorry, Gwen. I thought Sam was shadowing me today since you're so busy with your own massive backlog.
You're just going to let him put zombies. He'll get a misfile on his first case.
No, he won't. You're basically never gonna misfile. No one's checking this stuff.
Here, reanimation. I'd probably go with partial, cross-linked with regret, but you could also go with amalgamative subsection semi.
Zombies would have been fine.
A, no it wouldn't, and B, there are at least 3 pages of subclassifications for zombies. You'd be here for hours.
And I'm guessing this dedication to detail is why you're so behind.
It's why I had the highest accuracy rate in the office.
Which, and it's absolutely crucial you understand this, Sam, means exactly nothing.
I'm going to put reanimation. Okay?
Fine, whatever. Like I say, none of it matters, so arguing about it is a waste of everybody's time. And none of us have much of that going spare tonight, do we, Gwen?
Just making sure he's taught properly. If you want to be picking up after him for the whole year, be my guest.
Gwen?
What?
Looks like...
There's some tension between Alice and Gwen. I'm very invested. This is feeling like a rivals to lovers circumstance. That's all I'm gonna say. I have no idea about any of these characters. I'm just gonna say the energy that they are giving each other, that the very tight back and forth between them. Something there, you know what I'm saying?
Lena wants you in her office.
Oh, joy. Just what I need tonight. Don't let her teach you too many bad habits, Sam.
I'll do my best.
You traitor.
Oh. Oh, it's so
You wanted to
glitchy.
see me? Yes, Gwen, please sit down.
Oh, the quality is shit.
Performance review. Can we make it a bit quicker this time? You're aware you are significantly behind your caseload because I'm actually trying to process them correctly. You can have it right or you can have it fast. Regardless, that's not what I wanted to talk to you about.
Their relationship is so lesbian sex probably wouldn't fix this situation, but it adds an interesting layer of vibes. You're so right, what the fuck?
See. So what else have I done wrong then? Last night, at Teddy's leaving party.
Oh, was that last night?
Last night, at Teddy's leaving event. You were openly disrespectful towards me in front of the new hire. This is not acceptable. Seriously? You're calling me in here because I backtalked you in front of the new guy. I am well aware you dislike me, Gwen. And that's entirely your prerogative. But I am still your manager.
Ooh.
And undercutting my authority in front of a new team member is deeply inappropriate. Understood.
Damn.
And that's all. It's not. Sit down.
God damn, Lena. Honestly, Lena seems to be an op in every universe. Lena is my op, and Lena is Gwen's op. Like, honestly, I'm with you, Gwen. Fuck Lena. Fuck the Lenas of the world. They seem to just be ops, left, right, and center.
You hate working here so completely. You are perfectly within your rights to resign. No one is forcing you to stay here. You'd like that?
Lena's just the average
Honestly,
boss. All my homies hate
It more
Lena.
or less balances out. You are difficult to manage.
I mean, true, Lena is just average boss energy, but I'm just saying, me and Gwen, we got a bond. That bond being, Lenas are trying to stop us from living our best life. The Lenas of the world would just love to see me fail, and me and Gwen fail, and I relate with that. At least Elias had a little gay sass, but I'll give Lena a chance. This is true. She's not bringing the same cunt energy. You know what I'm saying?
New staff member is always something of a pain. What do you actually want, Gwen?
Oh,
Your job. You think you could do it better? And do?
fuck shit up, Gwen. Reach for the stars, Gwen.
You thought you were slumming it down here, but I never actually considered you might think of this as the first step of a career. Most people simply move on within 12 months or so. I'm not most people.
Fucking shit up, Gwen. Hell yeah.
No. Unfortunately, I know what climbing this particular ladder entails, and you don't have what it takes. Surprise, surprise. I'm sorry to put it so bluntly.
Jesus
I
Christ,
really do
Lena.
fear your ambition is misplaced here.
Well, good talk, as always. Excellent use of my time. Let me know if you have any other gems of wisdom you want to spit in my face.
Gwen, that's exactly the kind of attitude.
Hey, Colin, wasn't it? Hey, so how's the app going? So that's it, is it? Then it's hired another smart mouth prick just to piss around and cause problems. Well, I'll really have to explain to some chinless inbred politician that we're running on something as old as the goddamn Atari Falcon. Now I've got some little green smart ass giving me a look for it too. Well, you can take your funny little lines and shove them up your face. Okay? It was Alice. I have literally no context for.
Colin is so ready to start a fight with literally anyone. That's fucking hilarious. Literally, Sam said one line, and Colin was like, right. He's pissed. Lena's hired another smart mouth prick just to piss around and cause problems. I already had to explain to some chinless inbred politician that we're running on something as old as the goddamn Atari Falcon. Now I've got some little green smart asses giving me a look for it too. What the fuck? Is that a... Make sure to hear the character names at the end of the episode. Yes, I will. Don't worry. Is the green smart ass thing relating to the fact that Sam doesn't sound British? Because that feels a little racist. Or is he like wearing green? I don't know. What's the... Oh, is the green like because he's new? I don't know. I'm unemployed, so... The only metaphors or similes I have about being new to a job is being wet behind the ears. Yeah, honestly, what did he mean by green? Yeah, like... Is that a thing for like if you're new to a job? Because I've always referred to it as being wet behind the ears, which is essentially you're very new to a job, so you're still kind of... I imagine it's because like, Colin, we need answers. Because like when you're born, obviously you're wet because you've just come out of a sack of embryonic fluid. So if you're still wet behind the ears, it's like you haven't been around long enough to dry off, you know? I assume green is in new, unless Sam is a Martian and he's just racist. I was going with on the line of green card. That's where my mind went, but again, I'm listening to some very low quality shit, so I have no idea if I'm even hearing half of this correctly. I'm going mostly off the transcript.
At all. I said you seem kind of scary, and I didn't know how to say hi, so she said to ask about the app. Of course she did. Well, tell Alice it was funny. Yeah? Scary? A bit, yeah. So, like, how is it going? Me, I've been banging my head against the system.
I heard that camera sound. Did anyone else hear that camera sound? Green is new. Alright, cool. That's good to know. That's good to know. Anyone else hear that little camera? Because I did. I'm not going to stop every time I hear that, but I will give you guys a knowing look, so you know that I picked that shit up. Not gonna lie though, Colin's voice... It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. I like it.
2 years, and I've got nothing beyond a bucket list as long as my arm. So, not great. Then.
Scotland forever!
I figured out it was written with some kind of proprietary German source code. So you know what I did? What? I learned German. But do you think it helped? At all? 9. 9. Well, at least it'll help if you ever go to Germany. Why would going to Germany help? No, I don't. I meant like as a holiday.
Sam, I don't want to queerify everything, but I'm just going to sit here very politely and say that Colin is giving bear energy, and I think Sam wants that. Sam is giving like OG Martin energy as well, a little bit. And Colin is giving slightly more woke John energy. That's where my head is going. Again, first time listening to this, so you guys could probably be screaming in the chat going, "No! Not those two!" But listen, I'm just saying what I'm hearing. And what I'm hearing is a very nervous man talking to who is presumably a very scary man, but wanting to befriend him so badly.
Yeah, like time off. I hate to have good sausages. I'm a vegetarian.
Ain't no way you're... That is so fucking true. There's no way that a Scotsman is vegetarian. There's just no way. I don't mean to stereotype, but it's just not on, is it? Oh, so I get that. First time I listened, my first thought was this poor man is surrounded by hot nerds and is panicking about it. Yeah, that is the energy I'm getting from this. I'm getting very nervous twink. Surrounded by very cool nerds and is struggling. That's the vibe I'm picking up. That's all.
Well, this was great and all, but I should get back to it. Sure thing. Good luck, mate. Tell Alice I laughed. Sure.
God, I love Colin so much already. Holy shit.
You met Colin then?
Yeah, he's,
A grumpy weirdo?
I don't know. I think he's having a bad night.
And it's a night that's lasted since he got here. I'd ignore him. Alice is the only one he tolerates. God knows why.
Right.
So, you and Alice go back?
Is this Gwen?
Yeah, we knew each other at
I think
uni.
this is Gwen, right?
That how she tricked you into working here?
To be fair, she did say the office vibes were, a bit bleak.
That's one way to put it, I guess. So how did you end up here?
Cool. I'm
You don't seem
learning.
like the usual hopeless wasters Lena hires.
Maybe I'm just better at hiding it.
You know how to work a keyboard, so you're already better than most of them. So, what is it then? The awful, terrible thing that landed you here?
Does it have to be awful and terrible?
Usually.
Maybe I just like creepy, monotonous data.
I like the idea that similar to in archives, where most of the people that work there are people who've experienced the paranormal and are looking for answers. the same can be said for this group of weirdos. But Sam is literally just a guy, so he's just like, what the fuck is going on? And everyone else is like, you haven't had a horrifyingly traumatic experience with the esoteric? He's like, no! What do you mean? What? Why are you saying that? Like I should have. And they're looking at each other like, what the fuck? I'm sure that's not the case, but that as a concept is very funny to me. Just this idea that he's literally just a guy. He's just like, I'm Sam. Just really average guy, you know, living an average life in tech or whatever. And Sam is just a guy in the least normal place ever. Exactly. And everyone surrounding him, like, you don't have trauma with, like, you know, things that can't be explained. And he's like, no, do you? And they're like, yeah, we all fucking do. Hang on, I need to go get my phone charger before my phone dies. That would definitely break the that would definitely break the stream. Cool, that's on charge. Very good. Someone vents to Sam about it and he's just sat there like, wow, that must have sucked. Personally, can't relate, but big sad for you. He's just sat there like, uh-huh. Okay. Disembodied fingers, like, is there like he's trying to act like it's normal because he doesn't want to make them feel bad, so he's like, are disembodied fingers crawling towards you an issue you have to deal with regularly? Okay, yeah, no, personally no, but you know what, everyone's experiences are different. Spirits that haunts you every day. Hashtag can't relate. Yeah, he's there long enough that it's like a badge of pride. He's like, yeah, I've never been traumatized actually by the horrors. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, I don't know, man.
Actually, instead of sleeping at home,
Maybe.
honestly, I'm just trying to get back on my feet. You?
None of your business.
Bitch, you brought it up! What do you mean? She went, so what is it then? The awful, terrible thing that landed you here? And then when you went, you, she went, none of your business. Motherfucker, you asked. He's not out of place for asking. You asked first. Fuck you, man. Jesus.
Now, hang on.
Forumscityurbex.com.
Never mind. Got another talking one.
New topic. Magnus Institute Ruins by Red Canary on Sunday, April 10, 2022, 3:31 p.m. Anyone know what the deal is with the Magnus Institute? Recently moved back to Manchester and I've been keen to keep up my spelunking, so was looking at the lists here of good sites to check out.
Spelunking.
There's some great ones on there. I have got to check
Mr. Archives himself has fucking returned, boys. Yeah!
out the old hippodrome at some point, but I'm a bit confused about the Magnus Institute. It's listed under cleared, but there's no pictures or info. I get that it's useful to have a way of saying a place has been explored to death, but usually when that's the case, there's at least a few photos that can be found online. Is it worth me checking out? It's only a half hour from me, but I don't want to bother if it's genuinely a solved site and there's nothing there worth seeing. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by BadGrab31 on Sunday, April 10, 2022, 4:51 p.m.
Very nice.
Not sure. I don't think Archer K has updated those lists in a while. Don't remember it though. I say go for it. If there aren't any pictures about, seems like a good reason to see for yourself. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins.
Also, can I say something that isn't necessarily a spoiler, but just an observation. Maybe you caught it already. I don't know. Yeah, sure, go for it. Go for it. So long as it's not like major spoiler, I'm cool. I'm not too fussed. So, yeah, that's chill. I'm curious now.
By Archer K on Monday, April 11, 2022, 1:27 a.m. I do update them when people send me through stuff, but it doesn't happen all that often. I'm mainly just adding stuff to...
He said the Magnus Institute. Oh my god, I didn't fucking know. So I didn't even notice because I was so, like, caught off by his fucking voice. You're absolutely right. I can't believe I missed that. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. So we are in, like, an alternate universe where the Magnus Institute was in Manchester instead of London, and it got destroyed or something. God, this is so weird. Oh, everything's so weird, dude. This crazy. This is fucking crazy, dude.
Evan's old lists from when he left. I don't know why he put the Magnus Institute on the cleared list. Never really thought about it.
Hang on. Hang the fuck up. Let me finish my mouthful, Jesus. Audio recorded by James Sums, head archivist of the Magnus Institute, Manchester. Amazing. Fucking brilliant, dude.
Maybe it's been a self-fulfilling thing and no one's been checking it out because it was put on there by accident. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by Red Canary on Monday, April...
Yeah, it's the Magnum Institute. And it's just like full of cameras, but not for the reason you think. It's porn.
11, 2022, 12:39 p.m. Thanks, guys. I think I might check it out after all. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by Archer K on Monday, April 11, 2022, 11:13 p.m. Awesome. Look forward to reading the report. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by Red Canary on Wednesday, April 20, 2022, 12:10 a.m. Just got back. Definitely not clear.
What? Okay, so April 11th and then April 20th. So either that guy was in there for 9 days or, like, he didn't go immediately. Probably the latter, but that's less spooky, you know.
Really weird place. Kind of cool, but really weird. Full report tomorrow. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by Flowers Underground on Friday, April 22, 2022, 4:07 p.m. Any news on this? Really keen to see some pictures. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by Red Canary on Friday, April 22, 2022, 6:33 p.m. Sorry, yeah, that's the problem. Having a really tough time actually uploading any of the pictures I took. Plus, not been feeling super well. Forgot how weirdly paranoid I can get after spelunking. But yeah, the building's an odd one. Looks like it hasn't been touched since the fire, and that was, what, 20 years ago? The structures...
Is this a... In this universe, did Gertrude successfully burn the archives? I like this. I really like this. That's fucking sick. Goddamn. Oh my god, that's pretty fucking sick. I like that. Oh. My god, okay.
I was in pretty good shape. A lot of damage and scorching, plus the third floor is pretty much gone.
Being completely honest with you, I don't know, but that would be awesome. I I just love this because the whole idea was that like there's parallel universes and the fear entities are like in our universe, and then because they blew up the thing, it kind of got like sent to another universe, right? So, and then because of that, Martin and John were also sent to like another universe or someplace else. So it makes sense that they kind of got pulled into a different universe, and that universe is kind of like ours, but not exactly like ours. So, you know, some details are a bit different. It's in Manchester instead of London, and, you know, she successfully burned the fucking place down. That would be so cool. Oh my god, god damn.
The rest of the building is safe enough. There was one spot where my foot went through the floor, but TBH, that was mostly me being careless.
TBH.
It's got a really cool vibe, though. Like, if you told me it was a Victorian asylum or something before the fire, I reckon I'd have believed you. Lots of austere old furnishings that are still in decent nick, and a bunch of offices like little cells. Kept getting this sense like doors were going to slam shut and lock behind me, even though half of the frames didn't even have actual doors left in them. Big surprise was no old papers. I mean, they'd be mulch by now, obviously, but all the old filing cabinets were still rusting in place. There was clearly what used to be a massive library or archive or something in the first basement layer. I was really expecting a bunch of...
Jonathan, LOL, since reading text speech is something I will never get tired of. I missed this part. What? Yeah, oh my god, this is... this is so... I'm so into this. I really am. This is... I'm loving the energy that is being brought forth, you know?
paper pulp, but there wasn't really any.
This is the real text of speech. Stop! No! I'm never gonna recover from that. It was awful. Oh god. Like, oh, Pebbles, I'm so sorry that you didn't know I was joking. I really am, because that must have been a traumatizing thing to read, and I am genuinely very sorry.
Maybe that's why it was listed as cleared? Also, I don't know how to...
I love the doors thing. I love that there's like little elements of all text. Ooh! There be jets flying over. Very nice. What's that? Text to speech. I feel like I've missed some prime. Oh god. Spooky. I'm not gonna go through it again, but at the beginning of the stream I told a tale. Do not. Never mind. I didn't tell a tale. Oh no. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked now, aren't I? Jesus. Would I use an A4 notebook? Yes. Send. I would use an A4 notebook, Long. Why would you hand yourself over like that? No, you can trust me, I swear. Marie, I forgot who I was talking to, okay? Check out this drunk creeper, LOL. Oh god. Oh shit. I like the fact that there's little elements of all the fears here. Like we got the doors and the fear that it's gonna slam shut behind him. We've got the fire. We got the like the isolation with the little cell offices, which I think is really cool. I like this.
Really, but there was a bunch of old graffiti. I don't mean tags or anything. I didn't see any tags at all, actually. And it wasn't your standard, your soul is forfeit, spooky ruins graffiti. It was like symbols and stuff, and some pretty suspicious stains on some floors. I don't really know occult or whatever, but I don't know. Felt legit in a way most of it doesn't. I know a few of you do graph stuff, so I wouldn't mind picking your brains about it later. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by Badgrav 31 on Saturday, April 23, 2022, 11:28 a.m. Quote, I know a few of you do graph stuff. While I can neither confirm nor deny my involvement in the tagging of freight cars near Brighton, I wouldn't mind getting a look at it. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by Red Canary on Saturday, April 23, 2022, 12:17 p.m. The photos from the spelunk seem properly gone, but I did find an old wooden thing with a bunch of similar symbols on it. Some kind of empty box. Not really sure what for, though. Gonna see if I can get the light right for a decent pic. Edit. No dice, I'm afraid. Must be something up with my phone camera. Really not helping the whole paranoia thing either. Anyone know anything about photographic distortion? Gonna see if I can borrow my dad's SLR tomorrow. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by Archer K on Saturday, April 23.
The box. What the fuck is the box? I know I should know the box, guys. I know I should know what the fucking box is, okay? Distortion, you say? Oh, we know the distortion, alright. Oh my god. The box. What the fuck is the box? Oh! Is it like the coffin? No. No. Because it would have been a fucking coffin. Yeah, I know I should know what the box is, but I can't fucking remember, okay? I'm tired and stupid.
2022, 2:24 p.m. Quote, I did find an old wooden thing. Just to be clear, theft from explorations is not endorsed by this site, so I trust you were simply remembering something you saw and not admitting to taking souvenirs. R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by Red Canary on Saturday, April 23, 2022, 5:21 p.m.
What was that? I honestly do not at all remember what the box is about. Web table box, maybe? I mean, maybe? I think it's the not them table, whatever it was. So you think like instead of a table it was a box then instead? That would make sense. With the symbols and all that, but it doesn't have the spider pattern on it. The sort of web pattern that I wonder where the differences are in this world, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I know the rules. I'm going to go put it back, okay, so you can call off the dogs. I don't need anonymous DMs calling me a thief or threatening me. I can dox people too, you know. It's just a hobby. A bit of fun. People don't need to get all bent out of shape about it.
I don't know shit either, so don't
R.E.
worry.
Magnus Institute Ruins by Archer K on Saturday, April 23, 2022, 6:01 p.m. Quote, I don't need any more anonymous DMs. I don't know where this aggression is coming from, Red Canary, but to be clear, this forum does not allow for direct messages to be sent anonymously, and no one is threatening to dox anyone. This is your formal warning.
Ooh! Could be some new worse.
Institute Ruins by Badgrav 31 on Friday, April 29, 2022, 1:19 p.m. Still waiting on pics of that graffiti if you've got them, Red Canary? R.E. Magnus Institute Ruins by Red Canary on Saturday, April 30, 2022, 2:01 a.m. Image removed by moderator. Canaries should stay above ground.
What?
R.E. Magnus is...
Excuse me? What do you mean? Oh great, new entity time that I now get ready for the box. Canaries should stay above the ground. Why you have to say that so weirdly?
Magnus Institute Ruins by Red Canary on Saturday, April 30, 2022, 2:01 a.m. Image removed by moderator. Canaries should stay above ground.
Yo! I feel threatened. I feel threatened, and I don't... I'm concerned. I'm getting scared. The fucking box got it! Canaries should stay above ground. Is that like a reference to the fact that back in the day miners used to bring a canary down with them in like a special device thing, and they basically used the canary to figure out if the air levels were getting low? That's so creepy. What the fuck?
R.E. Magnus Institute ruins by Flowers Underground on Saturday, April 30, 2022, 2:27 a.m. Gross. Can we get some mod action over here? R.E. Magnus Institute ruins by Badgrab 31 on Saturday, April 30,
I'm
2022,
so nervous.
3:11 a.m. What the hell is that? Are those eyes?
Whoa!
Are you alright?
No!
R.E. Magnus Institute ruins by Archer K on Saturday, April 30, 2022, 7:33 a.m. Red Canary, you have been warned. Our terms forbid posting explicit images, including gore. I'm sorry it's come to this, but you brought it on yourself. Red Canary has been temporarily banned. R.E. Magnus Institute ruins by Flowers Underground on Saturday, April 30, 2022, 12:07 p.m. Quote, Red Canary has been temporarily banned. Shame. Good job, mods. R.E. Magnus Institute ruins by Badgrab.
Me when I get too silly in the
Monday,
group.
May 09, 2022, 7:07 p.m. Any more word on this? Is Canary still banned?
Oh wait,
I'm
like
worried about.
how much time passed? Damn! So like a week, maybe a bit more. April 30th. 30 days has it some? Yeah, so 30. So 9 days. So 9 days later, is he still banned?
The mark of those pics. Thread locked by moderator.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Sam, you okay?
Yeah.
Look, it doesn't matter to me, but if you're going to stick it out here, you're going to need a stronger stomach.
What? Oh, no, I'm fine. It just threw me. Hey, have you heard of the Magnus Institute?
Like from the case? No? Why?
That's
Nothing.
crazy. Crazy that you haven't heard of it, honestly. That's the craziest thing of all, to be honest. Oh my god. What the fuck? Do I still have top fans? Is that a thing? Yeah, you guys have like little crowns and shit. It's fun. The mods. From Archer K. Canaries should stay above ground is diabolical. Oh my god. I'm so disconcerted, but like I'm not scared because I don't have enough details. Like, what the hell is that? Are those eyes? Are you alright? Like, did someone steal his fucking eyes and take a picture of them? Like, what is happening? What the fuck is happening, dude? Sam, buddy, I got a podcast I can introduce you to. Oh, God.
Just a bit of a blast from the past, that's all.
How we doing over here? Clear your cases yet?
Not quite. I had another Dorker.
I heard. It sounds like you met Chester.
Must you name them?
I don't name them. The universe names them. Through me.
It's a
Love
bad
that.
name.
So's Gwendolyn. Anyway, it's your first night, so I'm sure Lena will let you catch up tomorrow.
Because Lena is so very understanding.
No, it's fine. I can probably push on.
All right.
Chester, bruh.
You are looking a little pale, though, so don't overdo it. We're not really
What
marked
names
for
as
breaks,
well?
So if you need to step away after a bad one, that's fine. Just don't fall too far behind or anything.
Sure.
Ping me when you're done. I'll have a pint waiting.
At 6:30 in the morning.
I'll send you the address.
Jeez.
To the first day of the rest of your nights.
Cheers.
Was it really that bad?
No worse than you warned me. Although setting me up like that with your...
Did it fucking phone itself?
At 6:30 in the morning.
I'll send you the address. To the first day of the rest of your nights.
Cheers.
It like did it phone itself so it could stalk them at the pub? Because that's what that fucking sounded like. The whole like do-do-do-do-do-do. Not like they're carrying tapes. Gotta get creative. Oh my god, dude, this is so cool. I love this. I love the analog retro tech vibe of it, and the whole sort of like jumping from different systems and shit. Like that's so cool, man. It's so cool. What the fuck?
Was it really that bad?
No worse than you warned me. Although setting me up like that with your tea guy was
Hilarious, I know. It's win-win. You get a job, I get a fresh victim. It's all in your contract.
Don't
Love the
remember signing
aesthetics
that
of it. Yeah, me
particular
too. They're
bit
so
of
good.
work.
Gotta read the fine print, kiddo.
I didn't even know pubs open this early.
6 to 9 a.m. It's mostly for market traders who set up in the wee hours, but there are a few of us night walkers who frequent. Cozy, innit?
That's not bad. Thanks, by the way.
It's fine. Next one's on you,
No,
though.
I mean for the job. I
Aww.
don't know if I've actually said it. Thanks for this.
Don't worry about it. It's not really the sort of job I'd expect to be thanked for hooking you up with.
It's something to focus on, and I need that right now.
And it's not too awkward working with an ex.
Only if she won't stop bullying me.
Ah, guess it'll always be awkward then.
Oh, Alice and Sam,
Alice,
sorry.
These cases.
Not Alex.
Yeah?
Do you? Is there?
Yeah.
What's up with them? You think they're real?
I don't see how they could be. Mostly I try not to think of them like that. Like
Rookie
things
mistake,
that
buddy.
might or might not have really happened. They're just words on the screen.
I've no real idea what the OIAR even is.
You and everyone else. I've checked
Oh,
and there's not really
welcome
much
back.
info on it. My current working theory is that maybe it got set up in the 70s, back when everyone was off their tits on LSD and giving ghost hunters massive grants to wave crystals in graveyards. I reckon at some point they must have put together a small government department to like oversee the spending and monitor this stuff, and no one's noticed it's still going.
Makes sense.
As long as you don't pay too much attention. Try not to dwell on it. Besides, it's worth the paycheck, right?
Yeah,
And a civil service pension.
true. I could be cleaning toilets.
You wish. Cleaning toilets actually
This is my fear, is that Alice is gonna get the Tim treatment, and no, we're still on episode 1, buddy. We're still on episode 1. There's only one episode today because it's like twice as long as most episodes, so I thought I'd just do it by itself. But I feel like Alice is gonna get the Tim treatment. She's too fucking funny, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna become fucking depressed when someone like destroys her emotional support person. Alice is so fucking funny.
helps people. Besides, you wouldn't last the night. Stick with scoring horrors until you hit the gym and fix your noodle arms.
Noodle arms.
Just a pair of waggling vermicelli. Surprised you could lift that pint.
Well, thank goodness you.
Not to sound rude, but I honestly thought she sounded trans. I didn't want to say it because I'm never really certain if that's like an okay thing to say. But in my head, I was thinking, she sounds trans. Yeah, I had a feeling from the voice. But again, I didn't want to say it because I was worried it would come across as insensitive, being like, "Oh, someone sounds trans." It's like, "Oh, that's a little. Don't say that." You know what I mean? But like, I had a hunch, so I'm glad to know I was correct at least. That's super cool. I like that. We love inclusivity.
Helped me get this night job to help with my health.
What can I say? I'm the patron saint of cute wimps.
To new beginnings.
With old friends.
I got it hung.
last night. I do. I know. I'm gonna find you, and then it's...
What? Pause. Pause. You're not as clever as you think you are. You think you've got us all fooled. No one knows you're listening. I do. I know. I'm gonna find you. Shut the fuck up, Spooky. Don't worry about that. Moving on. No, we're not moving on, actually. Thank you. Colin, what the fuck? I knew there was something up with Colin. I mean, I didn't, to be honest. I just really liked his voice. But Colin! Colin, what do you know? I mean... you already said... Wait, what does that have any relevance to? Oh, the whole being trans thing. That was so delayed. He's talking to us. Colin is hunting us listeners. All IT people are like, this is normal. Oh my god. Is he hunting us? That would be really quite cool. That'd be fun. That would be pretty cool, can't lie. But I thought he was hunting John and Martin, honestly. Not to mention, whatever is listening apparently popped in to mock him while ranting and dipped again. No, I'm joking. Wait, what's happening? Oh, I see. I wouldn't mind Colin hunting me. Hey, yo! Marie! Buddy! I still don't know if the whole saying she sounds trans is offensive or not. I don't know if you guys are like brushing past that for my own my own good or not, but yeah. I had Ayo, get a load of this freak. Anyway, same. It's so true.
You're not as clever as you think you are. You think you've got us all fooled. No one knows you last night. I do. I know. I'm gonna find you, and then it's...
As a cis guy, I can't answer, I'm afraid. That's fair. That's fair. I'm probably not asking the right cohort. I don't mean it offensively. I just mean... I guess it's because I know a lot of trans people. Well, I'm not trans, so not sure I gotta say, but honestly, I thought the same first time listening, if that's anything. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, there's, it's not a bad thing. I quite like, as someone who did IT, we're just all like this. I think I just happen to know a lot of trans people, and I don't know. Anyways, apparently I need to listen to the voice things. Oh. Jesus, that's so fucking ominous.
Magnus Protocol is a podcast distributed by Rusty Quill and licensed under a Creative Commons attribute.
Why does he sound like he's being, like he's got to get this out before someone finds him? Is that just me? He sounds like he's trying to give us some really top secret information before someone discovers his hiding place.
Magnus Protocol is a podcast distributed by Rusty Quill and licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike 4.0 International License. The series is created by Jonathan Sims and Alexander J. Newell, and directed by Alexander J. Newell. This episode was written by Jonathan Sims and edited with additional materials by Alexander J. Newell, with vocal edits by Lorianne Davis and Nico Vertesse, soundscaping by Catherine Seaton, and mastering by Catherine Ranella, with music by Sam Jones.
Well done to all the peoples.
It featured Billy Hindle as Alice Dyer, Shahan Hamza as Samama Khalid, Anuja Battersby as Gwen Bouchard, Ryan Hopevear Anderson.
Wait! Sorry. Who? Who? He really thought he could just... He really thought he could just sneak that one in! I knew we weren't done with that motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Whatever do you mean? That's a perfectly normal name to have. Sure it fucking is, Spooky. Jesus Christ. I might be late, but I think I got in at perfect time, lol. Yeah, you did. You really did. Like, Smeeth or something. He rushed the outro to make us skip this. Jesus Christ.
Kazim Tosin Amore as Teddy Vaughan. Sarah Lambie as Lena Kelly. With additional voices from Jonathan Sims and Alexander J. Muir.
Hiya.
This protocol is produced by April Sumner, with executive producers Alexander J. Muir, Danny McDonough.
Holy shit. Motherfucker Bouchard. Now we don't have time to unpack all that right now. Jesus! Oh my god. That... What a fucking intro back into... Goddamn Magnus. My god. Hello, wild creature. Hello, weird creature. Are you new to chat? No, you're not. I swear you're not. I've definitely seen you before. Or is it just that you've been commenting? You've been commenting? Commenting. Hiya. Cause... Yeah, you were the one that commented 8:53, 9:16. Because, and I was laughing, I was saying that we should make a compilation of, yeah, you've been commenting a lot recently. I was saying we should make a compilation of all the times that I accidentally predicted archives, because it happened way too often. Happened a little too often. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. Is it rude to say that someone sounds trans? Is it offensive to... No. I probably missed something. I've commented a lot and showed up at the end of like the... Yes, I remember that. The stream no longer exists. That's the one that broke. Yes, that makes sense. Also, love how Johnny and Alex saw the fandom connectively headcanoning John as mostly Indian/East Asian and Martin as trans and ran with that for 7 hours. So true. Honestly, they... Is it rude to say that... To say that a... trans person's voice sounds trans? I don't know, I'll have to do more research. What did I miss? I've never put that together. That's... wow. Oh my god. Well. That was... that was Protocol, guys. Well, the intro of it, I suppose. Wow. My god. Okay. Awesome. Honestly, I honestly didn't either, but that's amazing. Honestly, that's the kind of thing that they do, and I really appreciate that from them. Damn, I don't even know what to say. I like the layout. that protocol sure was Magnusing. I'll be honest, I didn't know that was a popular headcanon, so never even thought about it. I knew the whole John being Indian / East Asian, but I didn't know much about the trans Martin. That's cool. Who are Magnusing their protocols right now? Yo, what up, chat? We out here Magnusing our protocols. You know what's good. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was a really good. I like the new layout. I think that's really fun. A lot of characters was a bit overwhelming, the number of characters all at once. Of course, Gwen is a fucking Bouchard. That's outrageous. I like that they just slid that real sneaky like into the fucking credits. Like, bro, what do you mean? Ugh. Can't believe that. Honestly, that I heard the name and I think you could see it in my eyes. I had a full on like Vietnam War flashback. I was like in Manchester, straight up Magnusing it, and by it I mean, well, let's just say my Magnus. However the name goes. No, I think you got it, honestly. I think you were pretty on the head with that one. So, you know, fair enough. Wait, I meant protocol. I'm stupid. I mean, I got the energy. I got the energy that you were going for. The details were a bit, but I got the energy, so that's cool. Only trans headcanon for TMA I knew about was trans Elias and Jonah accidentally possessing a really passing trans man being quite a funny thought. Honestly, I love that idea. I love that fucking headcanon. That's amazing. Because he wouldn't know what to do with that. He'd be like, oh, fuck. And he'd go to, like, Peter Lucas and be like, I have a vagina. What do I do? And Peter Lucas would be really, like, just Peter Lucas about it. And then, honestly, I could see Jonah immediately putting as much funding. Whose name? Oh shit! I'm sorry. No, wait, Marie, let's talk about this. Hang on, buddy, pal, please. I didn't even get to make my joke. I'm sorry. Listen. No, what did you do? I love the whole chat just freaking out. We're like, oh shit. We fucked up. I can imagine then Jonah subtly putting loads of funding into like trans surgery research and stuff, just so that he could go and get bottom surgery and finally be like, thank God. Because he'd just be like, I did not sign up for this. I mean, personally, I like the idea of him having a man pussy, but like, you know what? I don't think he seems like the type of asshole who would be like, no, I'm not a real man without a penis. So I feel like he would do that. And that would then explain why he's like he's always in like formal attire, because he's trying to hide the massive scar that you get on your arm when they take the skin from it to, you know, make the penis, because that's how the surgery is done. Which is very funny, because if you've got a tattoo here, you are going to have a tattooed penis, which is very funny to me. Can't imagine his face when he found out, though. Like, oh, my penis. Of course, he'd only fund something that benefits him. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why you do it subtly, because he wouldn't want anyone knowing that, because then he would just be like, oh, for fuck's sake, now everyone thinks I'm a good person. Ugh. Like, he would be like, no, I don't want to become an advocate. I'm not trying to become an advocate. I'm trying to get back to my origins. Jeez, absolutely could see Jonah doing that though. Yeah, definitely. I can't believe fucking Bouchard is back in the form of Gwen. Gwen. Oh, Gwen. I knew there was something. I could. Her aura was just. There was a vibe, and I didn't like it. Gina, more like. That wasn't lame at all. Dude, that sent me into the stratosphere. That's so funny. What the fuck? The return of Gina Magnus. Never mind. No, it wasn't lame. What do you mean? That was so funny. Jesus Christ. That was hilarious. My god. I'm almost... Oh. Yes! Fucking got the bastard. Alright, it's one down. Sorry, I saw another fly. I think it was the same fly, and I finally got it. It happens. No, it wasn't lame. That was very fucking funny. It was so out of left field. I completely forgot about Gina. Marie, I am simply dead. That was very funny. That should go on, like, a memorial or something. That was very funny. Anyways, so yeah, that was Protocol. That was real cool. Okay, so when I end this stream, I'm not sure what's gonna happen, because how could you forget about Gina? He's dead. Shit, man, sorry. I think it's because in my head, I thought in some frat boy voice who's making a sexist joke for some reason. Gina, more like vagina. That's quite funny. That's very funny. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen when I end the stream, because one, it's probably going to take forever to upload, because they always seem to. Two, it's apparently they upload as private, so I have to change that. So I don't know how long it's going to be until this is actually visible and viewable on my account, to like watch the whole way through, but that shouldn't really be an issue. But yeah, if it doesn't look like it's there for a while, it's just because doing shit from the phone just doesn't seem to work very fast or very well. If you will excuse me, I'm off to rewatch. Okay, so really quickly we gotta end this. Bye. Squishes all around. Squishes.